Hi guys, today I'll be talking about how we should send all Muslims back to Pakistan, Iran and Dubai. Well, maybe not Dubai, but Pakistan and Iran, because they're the two countries that we disagree with right now. We are disagreeing with Iran because of the terrorist attacks, and we're also disagreeing with Pakistan because of the grooming gangs. So I feel like it should be like this. It should be like this. That we send them both back, both of them, you know, both of them religions, the same Muslims, both Muslim communities back to their own country. And I think this country would just be better off with Indians and Arabs, or it'd be better off with Indians and Arabs, of course it would. And it also be better off with English people and, well, white people, Indians, Irani people. No, Arab people. Maybe no. Send them all back. Send the Arabs back. Send the Pakistanis back. Send the Iraqis back. Send the Iranis back as well. Send them all back. Because I just think this country has really changed, and the reason why it's changed is because of not the illegal immigrants that came over in the 80s, or the 60s or 70s that came over then, the Muslims, not them, when the Africans and Nigerians and all that, when Jamaicans came over as well. When they all came over to Britain, I think Britain changed really, changed for the good. But look at it now, it's just all you see all the time are Muslims. This country isn't made for them. They ain't even Christian. They ain't even Christianity. They don't believe in Christianity. All they believe in is Allah, and you really want someone like that in your country. You're supposed to believe in Jesus, not Allah. And most certainly you should not believe in, building a mosque in the middle of, I know Manchester is a diverse place, but I just believe that it isn't fair for the people, that have lived there their whole lives. And I know Manchester is diverse now, but back then it wasn't diverse. And I've watched Warrington go through quite a lot of diversity over the years, ever since I was young. Ever since I first saw one of the women from, I think it was from a different country, I think. Ooh. Yeah, or was it from this country, in Britain? I saw this woman all in black, wearing this mask on her face, and when I first saw her I started crying, because really don't know who the person is underneath the mask, underneath the scarf, you know what I'm called. Yeah. Do you know another reason why I don't like Muslims, especially Pakistanis, is because they don't, they ain't such calm people, you know what I mean? And it's like, why should I be calm when you're not calm? It doesn't make no sense, does it? I could scream in your face, same way you do that to me. I could, scream and shout in your face and kick stuff about, the same way you do that to me. It doesn't make you a British citizen, and it will never make you one anyways. especially when you're acting like that. You know, especially when you call me a spoilt brat, which I ain't. I could call you a spoilt brat because of your skin tone. Yeah? So don't be calling me a spoilt brat. Okay? Because all I know about our British history is that my family history too is that some of my family members were racist. Like my Nana Lynn was racist. I don't blame her for that because, you know, who could? It's like, why are these people such assholes, and why are they coming into this country just for them to, you know, do these nasty, dirty things to these little kids and making up these terrorist acts and towards us and like hotels and that, you know, going into hotels and making them your home, making it your home for a long time, just for, like, you know, people in the area who want to go on holiday, who can't really go on holiday because they don't have enough money to go to a hotel near them. But no, they now found out that it's been taken over by the Muslims. The reason why I call them the Muslims is because it's really specific, because if you call them Muslims, it's the same way as they call us white trash. So if we call them Muslim trash, then they are Muslim trash. And another thing is that if they called us white trash, dirty, disgusting, horrible people and racist, then don't I think that you're in our country and you just called us that, and you get very angry towards the Muslim, in which then you start screaming and shouting at them and telling them to piss off back to their country. That seems a lot easier than just being nice and polite to them. Just show them what real British people are, like real British people, or what they really do think of them Muslims. Because we've been doing this for nearly, now, didn't just say 3 generations, because you say, like, you know, like 4 to 5 generations, you know. You know, probably even 4 generations actually, from the 1980s, when the skinheads started to become a very far right group, to the point where they didn't want to cope with Muslims when they did come into the country and they knew what they were like. And that's why it's a shame that there's no, you know, none of that skinhead, you know, enlightenment no more. Because if you think about it, I've never liked Muslims, I never will, because Muslims to me are just so outrageous and disgusting. They just scream and shout in your face for no reason. It's like, what the fuck have I done? Like, what the fuck have I done? Don't just come in here and start screaming and shouting in my face because that makes you feel better, because it doesn't, it really fucking doesn't. It'll just lead you into having a fight with someone, and then you could probably get murdered as well. Stop being a fucking nuisance. Because one thing is, I've been in rough areas. I've lived in nearly half of a rough area, really, Birchwood. You know, most things happen around there is like knife crime or robberies, you know. It's not as violent though as it is around Minerva Close, where I used to go when I was little. You know, didn't see much violence, but in Runcorn there's quite a few. And that means there's quite a few. It's a very rough area. But don't fucking start doing your shit because you think you think it's fun to do, because you'll meet a person one day that will fucking physically hurt you, you know. Bum you. That's what I mean, bum you. You know? They will bum you. I'm talking about the Muslim men here. I'm not, you know, talking about the kids or the women, the wives or any of that. I'm talking about the men. You know, if you keep on doing the shit you do, one day you're gonna get brutally beaten up and bummed. You know, you're gonna get bummed for the sins you have done. Especially if you're a paedophile, you're gonna get viciously bummed. Because that's what you deserve. You're a disgrace to society, and that's all you'll ever will be. You know, don't be saying, oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. No, shut the fuck up. I don't want you sorry. Don't be fucking stupid. Get out of my country. You know? And stop coming here thinking your life is pretty easy when it bloody well is not gonna be easy. Because if you think about it, if you keep raping kids and making assaults on this country and the kids, and if you keep assaulting kids and keep threatening to blow up this country, we will have no choice to do this. And Allah will have no choice at all to do what we have to do to survive, and is to kill every single one of you motherfuckers. Do you understand me? And that be me. If I was the Prime Minister, you all would be dead. You wouldn't be fucking existing. You know? You men. That's what I'm talking about. The men. Yep. You know, forget about the wives and the children. It's just the men. You know? It's like, why? Why are you doing this to us? Do you find it funny? Because I find it funny blowing your brains out, you dirty Muslim. You know? Don't be fucking such a disgrace towards us because you haven't had such a good life and your life was rubbish. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, I'm sorry to say this, but we'll have to do something we don't want to do. And it's torture, you know. We'll torture you. Yeah, we'll fucking torture you. And I'll be smiling through all of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, don't be making threats towards this country because you don't know who you're gonna bump into, and if you've upset them, then you'll know what your problem is, okay? And stop screaming and shouting because it won't help. It'll just get you into more serious damage, you know what I mean? Yeah, to more serious damage. It's not fair, I know it isn't, but you've come into this country and you've raped our children, and we're not going to forgive you for that because you're a disgrace for that. I don't forgive any paedophile. I never will, I never have. Paedophiles to me are a disgrace, and they are an absolute nonce to society, and they're an absolute hypocrite. So I do not forgive them at all. I never will and never have, and I hope they die in prison, especially you dirty Muslims, because all I've heard my whole entire life is that Muslims are terrorists. They're a disgrace to society, and that's what they always will be. So yes, the whole truth is, don't be fucking with the Brits. Don't be fucking with the Brits. Because we'll probably hit back as well, but as hard. You know? Because as British people, we were standing strong nearly 80 years ago. 80 years ago. And now, I look back at it, when the war ended, we were still standing strong, and you fucking, sorry to say it, you dirty packies, thought it'd be alright just to come into this country and say this country it is better with immigrants in it. No, it isn't. It isn't. Okay? You need to understand that if you're going to be a British person, because if you're not, you can go back to your fucking country, because I'm getting sick to the back teeth of the lot of you. Okay? If you don't like understanding it, then I don't understand you at all. Don't be fucking acting up all the fucking time when you think your life is a lot easier. Okay, and don't be fucking grooming little girls and little boys, because you're a paedophilic fuck. That's what you are, a paedophilic fucker. Don't even dare start to judge me for what I just said. I'll say what the fuck I like about these people, because this is my country, and most of them, you know, it's a Caucasian country and a Christianity country. It's not a fucking Muslim country. Send them back on boats. Just send them back, because they don't deserve to be here. They were a fucking disgrace, and that's all they ever will be. Don't fucking start lying to me. And stop acting tough as well, because it don't make anything else easier for you. I know what I mean, yeah? So, they just need to stop it, you know. They just need to stop it. Or else, there's got to be war on the street. You know, wars on the streets of Manchester, Liverpool, Staffordshire, London, all over England and London, all over this country, and we will get rid of every single Muslim. Doesn't matter if you came over here in a dinghy or if you were born here, we will send you back where you need to belong. It's a place of belonging, innit? You know, if you want to be with your family, go back to your country. If you want to be, you know, somewhere, you know, where you're loved and cared for, go back to your country. Don't be staying here because you make fun of our country. Piss off back to your country. We'll make fun of your country, you fucking dirty scum. Yeah? Don't fucking come into this country to make it out like you are the person that's supposed to be doing this right, when us people have worked our fucking asses off for the last 80 years. You fucking nuisance. You fucking nuisance, the lot of you. So don't fucking start doing the exact same shit you did all them years ago. Don't fucking start it. I dare you. I fucking dare you, because you dirty scum of the earth need to get rid of. We don't need you people. We are sick to the back teeth of you people, and we never will like you people, because what have you done? You have raped and you misogynised us. You have touched our kids up. You threatened us. You threatened us with bombs. So don't fucking start doing the exact same shit you did with Iran, or whatever the fucking place was called. Don't fucking start on trying to do the exact same thing with India because you think it's fun. And I mean, the Indians are a hell of a lot better than you Pakistanis. The Indians are a hell of a lot better. I just have to say that, because, you know, at least India has the decency to love this country and not to hate it like you do. Okay? Because if you are starting to hate our country, especially you Iranis, go back to your country, okay? Because we are sick to the back teeth of the lot of you. Because if you know it, in a Twitch, you know, Mr. Kim Jong-un, yeah, he will blow your ass up. The same goes for Putin in Russia. He blow your ass up too if you don't shut your bloody gob. Especially if you're making threats towards them. their country. Don't bloody start. Don't bloody start. Because I can tell you now, it won't end up with you surviving, not at all. Especially with Russia. Russia, yeah, Vladimir Putin, yeah, he's still in power, yeah. He's still in power. Now same goes Kim Jong-un. Huh? Even his his grandfather, Kim Il-sung. Yeah? Don't start. Okay? Do not start. Because I swear to God, Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin might even hit your country. Both of you, Iran and Pakistan one day. And you better watch out, because it won't end up with you surviving this gate crash of a party. Okay? You're a nuisance, the lot of you. So go back to your country and make yourself known. Because we don't want to know you anymore. Especially the way you've been acting towards us. You're a disgrace. Yeah, a disgrace. So don't bloody do the things you do in this country. Trying to make yourself look stupid, a lot of you. Don't bloody start. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes. This is the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you want more videos. And don't forget to comment down below. Most YouTubers say that anyway. I just thought I'd just say it. I say it in most of my other videos as well. So thanks for watching this video about my anger towards these two arsehole countries. And the immigration of this country. And how these Muslims say they are British, which they ain't British. They are not British and they never will be British. They don't look British. Okay? Yeah, you're not. It's true. Just true. So it's better off if you go back to your own country. You know, make your life simple. So yeah. Bye. See you soon. And don't forget, yeah, always remember, there is someone out there that loves you for who you are. I'm not saying that towards the Muslims. I'm just saying that towards you beautiful British people. You know, because you beautiful British people are the ones that have lived in this country for years, especially your ancestors. More than the Muslims have. Their ancestors didn't even come to this country. They don't even know what this bloody country even is. They didn't even know it even existed. You know? So, yeah. Yeah. I'll see you soon. And if you want to comment down below and like and subscribe, I'd be very happy to get that really. Especially, especially for all the people that have to deal with this nonsense all the time, because of these people. I'm sorry about that. So it's your what you want, okay? If you want to do all that, you can. If you want to like, subscribe and comment down below, you can. I'm not going to make you, but you can. Okay? So thanks for watching and bye.